Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over the top 3 cryptocurrencies to look out for this month, specifically altcoins. These three that we're going to mention do have a lot of potential. Now, before I get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date on all our recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own research. And before we get into it, click the link in my description, join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date on all our latest updates, news updates, technical updates, and much more. And of course, if you want juicy entries, exits, and more, then of course, upgrade to Crypto Crew Premium because this is where our gems are placed. Now, let's start off with Polkadot. So Polkadot, as you know, has been, one of our main cryptocurrency holdings and one of the cryptocurrencies we've been excited about since the start of the year. And it was actually one of our first updates on this channel. So for those of you who will recall, our first entries at around $7, $8, etc., all documented on this channel. Now, Polkadot, the whole ecosystem, Polkadot, Kusama, etc. They have a lot of exciting things going on this year in terms of their parachain auctions and much more. We still believe that Polkadot is severely undervalued. And I say this for so many different reasons, but even if we look at its percentage gains since the start of the year, let's just have a quick look. So currently up 286%. If we look at it from its all-time highs, 600%. To be honest with you, when we compare this to other cryptocurrencies, maybe cryptocurrencies that do not have the same value or the same real world use case or just general value to the space, percentage gains, we could understand that this is undervalued. And when we compare it to similar projects that are trying to accomplish the same thing as Polkadot. So I'm super excited to see what this does. I do believe that we are only seeing the tip of the iceberg. We're only seeing the tip of the iceberg on Polkadot. And even when we look back, going back to February when we saw all-time highs met, we pretty much started consolidating for February, March, April, and even May. We've pretty much just seen price consolidate. And of course, May is where we saw price sell off. So I'm expecting us to see a nice parabolic rally for this month for Polkadot for May. So we're keeping a close eye on this and keeping up to date with fundamental updates. If you have any more questions about Polkadot, of course, join the Telegram group or, comment using the link in my bio. Second on the list would be VeChain. Now, VeChain, of course, has been another one that we've been updating on most frequently, especially if you are someone that has been glued to the channel. Again, thanks a lot. If you've been glued to the channel, you would have seen our entry, or if you're a Crypto Crew Premium member, you would have seen that entry at 9 cents, our first entry at 9 cents. And of course, our entry from the all-time high, we saw price go as high as 221%, and that all happened in April, funnily enough. Currently is up 46% from that entry. But the good news is we did have a restock entry in May as when the market was down around 7 cents. Let's have a look. And that is currently up 88%. And this is why we keep saying, those restocks, taking advantage of those restocks are so very much important, right? Because without the restocks, you can just, of course, hodl. But why not? For example, we could decide, in fact, we want to keep our best entry and maybe take profit on this and maybe boost our cash reserves. So, of course, we're just going to hodl this, and leave this to run. But VeChain, again, this is a cryptocurrency that we believe will storm into the top 10. Now, our prediction was for that to happen in June. Now, a lot depends on, like I said, the overall cryptocurrency space and how much money is poured into the space. But again, we've got a great feeling about VeChain for this month. And as you can see, based on the recovery, this has been one of the top performing coins in May, especially the ones that are in our portfolio. So in terms of the recovery, so we're super excited about this. And let's just put it this way: even if price was to go back up to all-time highs, that is 100%. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a top altcoin to watch in June. And of course, if we are going to go storm into that top 10 list, who knows what could happen this month? We could see price rally as high as 50 cents, which will bring a total of 290% for VeChain. That will be absolutely historic and colossal, really. So yeah, so that's super exciting. Of course, if you want those juicy entries, exits, and some of the things that we're doing with VeChain, make sure you join Crypto Crew Premium, because of course, we have some gems that we haven't even, well, obviously we're not going to mention here, but these are the mainstream gems that we can keep an eye on. And of course, VeChain, I mean, looking at the fundamental data on VeChain is not exactly, it's not hard, but you really do have to dig deep to actually find relevant news or news to keep an eye on. And who knows, we could see some listings happen in May, which could bring a lot of these to significant levels. So for example, we recently had Dogecoin listed on Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, which is obviously caused Dogecoin to rally. Now, when we look at Dogecoin, etc., fair enough, they pretty much had no choice because of the demand for customers that wanted Dogecoin, etc. But I'm pretty sure Polkadot should be on Coinbase anytime soon. I mean, it's quite surprising why Polkadot hasn't yet been listed on Coinbase, but we are anticipating that to happen sometime this year anyway, or even Kusama as well. VeChain as well, I believe, is a cryptocurrency with a huge audience, huge fan base. So this I expect to be listed on Coinbase as well. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. But that is our second pick. And of course, recently mentioned on yesterday's video, Reef Finance. Reef Finance, we are expecting to create all-time highs this month. Of course, we know, if you watched that video yesterday, a bit more about the project. If you did not, please watch that video. But Reef Finance really is a diamond in the rough. We do strongly believe that, we are not seeing, not even a 10% of refinance potential. And let's put it this way, guys, even if we were to, let's say, rally, break our all-time high, break the range, and let's say just close, let's just say if we were to even just break the range, that's 173%, which is absolutely colossal. Now, if we were to map out, let's say, and measure this up to similar projects and to projects that have performed, fairly well, during this bull run at this year, you would understand that refinance hasn't yet. I said 10%. It's considering, because it's down, still down for the year so far. This project hasn't even reached 1% of what it could potentially do. Right, let's just say it does, I believe, 5% of that, and we hit all-time highs this month, and let's say we start to realize that value, we could see 300-400% quite easily this month. 300-400%. Obviously, I'm not going to get into specific, I don't want to confuse anyone right now, but let's just put it this way: this is an altcoin that we are keeping a close eye on this month, a very close eye. So those are going to be the top YouTube picks. Obviously, if you want those juicy in-depth entries and exits, and also some of the gems that we're watching, please sign up to the link in my description and join Crypto Crew Premium, or of course join Crypto Crew Telegram to see some more of the gems that we are watching. But these are some of the gems I feel like it's important to highlight for you guys, just so you can keep an eye on it. But yeah, we'll leave it there for now. Stay tuned for the next update. We're gonna get more into, we can talk about Solana, and we'll also do an update on other projects such as Safe Moon, etc. So with that being said, guys, When others are fearful, be greedy. And when others are greedy, be fearful. This is going to be an absolutely historic month. And as it's this, we believe going to be the first start of the bull run. The second leg of the bull run. This month is obviously going to be a significant month in the year. But we'll leave it at that for now. As always, guys, seize the day.